Hello girls, are you ready for the next bit of Peter and Friends warm up? Okay, so we learnt the very first verse a few weeks ago, and then we added a new verse with a different tune last week, didn't we? Now I've got some more words for that other tune now, and it talks all about the instruments that played the creatures. So shall we start first of all, through the gate to the woods ran little Pete. Through the gate to the woods ran little Pete, close behind was the cat on prowling feet. In the sky up above flew the bird up high, while the dog was swimming by. Do you remember the tune for the next bit? Okay, so there is new words to this bit, and it goes: the string quartet played little Pete, the clarinet the cat at his feet. The oboe played the duck we heard, the flute the flying bird. So the tune goes like this. I'll sing a line and then you copy, yes? The string quartet played little Pete. Your turn. The string quartet played little Pete. My turn. The clarinet the cat at his feet. The clarinet the cat at his feet. My turn. The oboe played the duck we heard. Your turn. The oboe played the duck we heard. The flute the flying bird. The flute the flying bird. So should we put that all together? The string quartet played little Pete, the clarinet the cat at his feet, the oboe played the duck we heard, the flute the flying bird. Here we go. The string quartet. The string quartet played little Pete, the clarinet the cat at his feet, the oboe played the duck we heard, the flute the flying bird. Then we go back to through the gate. Through the gate to the woods ran little Pete, close behind was the cat on prowling feet. In the sky up above flew the bird up high, while the dog was swimming by. Do you remember the verse from last week? Then along came a wolf with growl and roar. He growled and roared and growled some more. Then along came wolf with growl and roar. He growled and roared, then growled some more. All the friends then flew and swam and ran, escaping was their plan. Then we go back to the first tune, but we have different words. They go like this. Peter and his friends were oh so wise, a clever plan they did devise. They caught the wolf, but not before. The dog sadly was no more. So, that last verse, Peter and friends were oh so wise, a clever plan they did devise. They caught the wolf, but not before. The duck sadly was no more. But it was fine, because the wolf ate the duck whole, and in the end the wolf coughed up the duck and the duck came out alive. So all ended happily ever after. Okay, so the last verse, I will sing a line, you copy. Peter and friends were oh so wise. Peter and friends were oh so wise. A clever plan they did devise. A clever plan they did devise. Do you know what devise means? It means worked out a plan. They caught the wolf, but not before. They caught the wolf, but not before. The dog sadly was no more. The dog sadly was no more. Shall we go from the very beginning? So we go through the gate to the woods, then we do the string quartet, then we do through the gate to the woods, then along came wolf with growl and roar. He growled and roared. And then we do Peter and his friends were oh so wise. Are you ready? Here we go. Peter and friends were oh so wise. A clever plan they did devise. They caught the wolf, but not before. The dog sadly was no more. Did you get all that? Very good. Right, now can you tell me, who is this chap? Do you remember? Do you remember his name? He was the composer who wrote Peter and the Wolf, and his name was Prokofiev, and he was Russian. He came from Russia. So now I thought it was about time that you wrote a little story. So we had Peter and the Wolf, and we had all the characters. We had Peter, and we had the cat, and we had the oboe, we had the duck. So we had instruments for all those characters. So I thought, why don't you write a story? Now you could, something's gone off there. You could write one that I have chosen here, Little Red Riding Hood, because Little Red Riding Hood has characters as well, doesn't it? So we've got Little Red Riding Hood, we've got the wolf, we've got Grandma, and we've got the woodman. So here it says pitch. Do you remember what that means? High or low? So what do you think Little Red Riding Hood would be? I think she'd be a little bit like Peter, wouldn't she? In the middle somewhere, yes? What about the wolf? I think it needs to be nice and scary. Do you think that would be high or low? What about Grandma? Now, when I was a little girl, I used to talk right up here. And then I was a young lady and I talked down here. And now I'm a grandma. My voice has gone quite low, actually, but not as low as the wolf. What about the woodman? Shall we say the woodman, they're men, aren't they? Have they got axes? Or did they have rifles? I don't think they did in this story, did they? So here you have to write high, low, medium. And here, the sort of tune. Now, can you see there's some ideas here? Happy, scary, gentle, creepy, evil, angry, strong, bouncy. You choose some more words that you could fit in here. Then, once you've done that, you can plan out your story. So here's your plan out your story. You could either do little pictures of what happens. So see if you can work out a little tune for each of the characters. Yes. And then make up your story and turn it into a composition. Now, you don't have to do Little Red Riding Hood. That's just my example. If you want a story of your own or make up your own story, you could make it up for anything. You could have a fairy, you could have a dinosaur in there. That'd be some great sounds, wouldn't it? Mermaid, whatever. So this project is going to go right through to the after half term. So you've got plenty of time to do it. So you don't need to rush it. So we will see who can produce the best story with the most exciting characters and sounds and everything that goes with it. So good luck, enjoy, and after half term, I look forward to seeing all your stories and your tunes and your ideas for instruments. Have a good week then. Bye.